Hello, back to the marathon. Whoops, almost forgot to close this. And today we're back with more Ginito Haruka. The fall has started. Also, first off, I have a shift tomorrow, so I'm not sure how long I'll be playing. Second off, my chest hurts, so again, I'm not sure how long I'll be playing. Third off, it is 10 p.m. because I got distracted playing Fallout New Vegas. I'm having fun. However, I did I literally just walked away from Prim trying to go towards Nipton and I suddenly got assaulted by a super mutant. I managed to kill it by, you know, taking ludicrous amounts of drugs. So now I have an overpowered assault rifle. Actually, no, it's a light machine gun. That's what it was called. So yeah, I have a very good gun now, so that's funny. Anyways, what kind of cake? Not a Kirk this time. Do you still hate me for the fucking thumbnail yesterday? You are allowed to. We're on our way home from school together. We're discussing what we should do for the Christmas cake. Let's see. Gotta think about it this time of year. I know a good spot for this. Might make for a good inspiration. Let's go. Cafe Lolo. Nope. The Christmas market. I'm having flashbacks to coming inside Santa's ass. Still hate the fact that that is an actual fucking voice line on the internet now. That's why I don't mind saying it again now, because it already exists. Curse you, Mizuha. You pass under an arch with the words Hororo Christmas Market written on it. It's a world of sparkling illumination. It's a festival called the Christmas Market. The park we've been to so many times before is filled with street stalls. There's cotton candy, wine, Christmas decorations, candles, grilled sausage, popcorn, and German beer. The good kind. There's a lot of people, yeah, thanks to the recent news coverage of the event. It goes until December 24th. Of course, that's why I brought you here. I managed to lengthen my stride to Yuzuki's and we walk around and look at all the shops. Oh, by the way, I also, since last recording, have viewed all the marriage events for Unicorn Overlord. I'd say my favorite is still Melisandre. Though, what I weirdly adore is the fucking during the final confrontation, the marriage partner essentially is confronting the final boss with the MC during the cutscene, and they are, however, they are always unmounted. As every character in that cutscene is always unmounted from your team. So Elaine, even though he is a great lord at this point, or a high lord, I don't fucking remember the actual name. Actually, I can just check. High lord, yeah. Even though he's a high lord, just kind of fucking. Oh, I never turned them into Landsknecht. Oh, that's how Bastard / looks for them. Kind of boring. Oh well. Anyways, like I was saying. And everyone in that cutscene is dismounted. That includes Elaine, who at that point is High Lord. That includes fucking... what's his name? I forget. Joseph, who is a paladin. Both of them aren't dismounted, but however, they still have their weapons. He also still has sword and shield. Elaine still has sword and shield. And any other mounted units, stuff like fucking Wyvern Knight still has their spear. Fucking Radiant Knight still, and Sainted Knight still have sword and shield. Stuff like that. Griffin Riders, for some reason, just don't have their axe. They just stand there completely unarmed. So it just looks like they walked up to the fucking Galerius like, ah yes, I'm gonna fucking throw hands. Which is so fucking funny. Other than that, you know, until I viewed Unifi's marriage event, I did not notice how much she was packing. Because, like, I didn't remember her ever doing, like, the fucking weird turn the back pose during the game itself. But then I got to the fucking cutscene to the proposal cutscene, and she does turn around. And, you know, there is an animation during combat that I barely ever fucking see, because I don't really have her use stuff that causes the flourish animation. But let's just fucking I'll just let you experience this. An entire fucking bakery. Like I said, I was very fucking surprised. I was just sitting around watching stuff with watching all the fucking marriage cutscenes with Cactus. Also, Prim before the marriage cutscene, density of a black hole somehow. Like, ah yes, you called me here to the shrine that is needed for a ceremony involving rings that is essentially binding people together forever. I brought my staff. Are you in need of healing? Well, no, I want you to accept the ring of the maiden. Oh well, congratulations to you and me. Wait, me? Like, it takes that girl so long to get what the fuck's going on. Other than that, other funny ones are with Rosalinda, who Elaine, as in all of the other animations, just walks up to the shrine from off the screen. Rosalinda shuns in full sprint towards him. And another funny one is Virginia. Yes, she's his cousin, but let's be honest, it's a fucking medieval fantasy setting, and considering real-world medieval times, that's probably the most likely canon pairing, considering that real-life royals were not at all, you know, unfamiliar with marrying their cousins. They were, if anything, they were quite familiar with marrying their siblings. Fun part, is a fun fucking thing to talk about like that while, you know, sister around. But yeah, essentially Virginia just walks up to him like, alright, I know what's going on, give me the ring. That's essentially what she does, and it's funny to me. Also, for some reason, the actual ending, like in the Where Are They Now section. First off, I'm disappointed that they only wrote like 3 lines for the actual like marriage thing, while everyone else, like, yeah, sure, everyone else just reuses the whole like 3 paragraphs roughly for their Where Are They Now. But you could have put a little more effort. But yeah, either way, only Chloe has any mention of, you know, Elaine having a child with her. So now me and Cactus are just joking around like, ah yes, canonically, only in Chloe's route does Elaine have sex. Especially not in Amalia's, considering that he literally swore that he would never lose again. So there's no losing his virginity now. That's bad jokes, I know. Yuzuki's short, so she can't see that far across the crowds. She's using her nose to find stalls selling sweets to make up for it. Yeah, I could see it. That store over there. They're selling Baumkuchen. Yuzuki, wait!
Huh?
Don't go off on your own, it's dangerous.
ごめんなさい。バームクーヘンが見たくて。
Yeah, I know you like sweets. I'm not angry or anything. But I don't want you to get lost or anything. I'd be worried.
ごめんなさい。
There we go. That's fine. You don't need to apologize. Pat Yuzuki on the head. Hold out my hand. Let's go to the Baumkuchen shop together. She places her small hand in mine. Let's move slowly so we don't bump into people.
でも、バームクーヘン売り切れちゃったりしないか。
Don't worry, I can see they still have lots of them lined up.
そっか。よかった。
Body different from mine. I can feel the warmth of the palm of Yuzuki's hand. The pounding from before returns. Oh, by the way, I should probably, since I was talking about New Vegas, starting stats: 8 strength, 9 endurance, 10 dexterity, 10 luck. Yes. I get ambushed by enemies a lot because I literally just don't know that they're there until they aggro. Which is funny because all combats either start with the enemy having no idea where I am or me having no idea where the enemy is. We're all on the same boat. Why is my heart beating so fast just from holding hands? This has never happened before.
バームクーヘン売り切れてないかな。
They won't sell out that fast.
でも一気にたくさん買っていく人がいるかも。
Okay, then let's hurry just a little. Looking at Yuzuki's face is making my heart beat even harder. Once we clear the crowd, we find ourselves surrounded with a soft orange light. There's a big, long Baumkuchen wrapped along a spinning pole.
バームクーヘンの甘い香りがする。
Oh, what's the lost house on? What's the name of the stall? Hexen, something Hexen. It says Hexenhaus. Oh. Witch's house. Also, double H. Technically, the second H would need to be lowercase for it to be grammatically correct, but I can see where they're going with the branding, so I'm not gonna blame them for it.
ドイツ語だと思うよ、お兄ちゃん。バームクーヘンはドイツのお菓子だから。
Yes, sure is. It literally translates to tree cake. You should know a lot, Yuzuki.
それでね、これは多分ヘクセンハウス、お菓子の家って意味。
Not quite. That's a Lebkuchen house. Like, sure, there is a subsection of that, but mostly you won't see people see one of those and be like, ah, yes, that's a Hexen house. Now they're going to be like, ah, yeah, Lebkuchen house, before anything.
ヘクセンハウスはお父さんが教えてくれたの。
Oh, that's sick. Yuzuki's deceased father is still alive and well in Yuzuki. Take a look at the stall's menus. I appreciate how Yuzuki's done a good job of remembering what she was taught.
ふっちむっつ
I myself am not entirely sure what the fuck she means by hutch. It looks like they're both fry sweets. They're pretty heavy. I also am not aware of a sweet called mitze. Right now, hold on. I'm actually curious. So it does not tell me anything. Ah, it's also not Mützen, it's Mutzen. Like they try to be fancy with doing the fucking dots above the U, but they're literally just not supposed to be there for Mutzen. Looks like they're both fried sweets. I already read that. Oh, it looks like Yuzuki wants to eat both regardless. It's Christmas, so this is special, okay? Let's grab this hutch and mitze stuff and half of Baumkuchen. Looks like there's a place cleared out, so you can eat right over there too. How could I not buy some when you've got hearts in your eyes looking at these? Yep, you do. She covers up her eyes with both hands. You're not gonna be able to see these sweets if you do that, you know? That's the Stollen stuff too. She immediately lowers her hands. That was fast. We get in line and buy the 3 things I listed off earlier. So, Baumkuchen's not warm, but the hutch and mitze are warm. Yuzuki seems ecstatic as we sit down at the table. It'd be a waste if they cooled off, so let's start with the hutch and mitze. A mild honey taste fills my mouth. Oh, it's a donut. Huh. The Baumkuchen is next. Comes with cream. She puts the cream on top, opens her mouth wide, and takes a bite. A wide smile. She sounds absolutely entranced. Can't tear my eyes away from her every move. He has cream on his cheek. If that's gonna be the case, I'm gonna fucking... sure. Yuzuki reaches out and I can feel fingertips brush past my cheek. Listen, every normal person on this earth would just say, "Hey! You're a messy fucking eater, you've got some goddamn cream on your fucking cheek." You always an anime. They have to be weird about it. Okay. Fucking just took the chance to do some fucking exercise in the background in hopes that my fucking chest stops hurting. Oh, thanks. She licks the cream off her finger.
お兄ちゃん、どうしたの？私の顔じっと見て。
Because you ate cream that was on my face. She raises her voice as she realizes. She goes bright red.
ごめんなさい。
That's okay. She doesn't say Oni-chan like usual. I should say something more considerate of a response. I'll just be making things even more awkward for my little sister at this rate. Anyway, we should eat the rest.
そうだね。お母さんたちが帰ってくるまでには帰らないとね。
This beating in my heart. Think and think, and I come to a what-if conclusion. What his feelings are? No, it can't be. Because I'm Yuzuki's Oni-chan. I'm going to be her Oni-chan. That's what I decided. That's why it can't be. It just can't be. The crowd thinned out by the time we're done eating, so we didn't hold hands as we left. I feel like that wasn't the only reason why.
美味しかったね。
Yeah, we ate a lot. Going to have room for dinner.
頑張る。
So Yuzuki looked at my hand just now. She probably wants to hold hands with me. I know that, but I can't bring myself to say that we should hold hands. Her voice is so quiet, barely a
お
whisper.
兄ちゃん。
ん？
手つなぎたい。つないでもいい？
Mm-hmm, sure. She reaches out and I take her small hand in mine. My heart's beating faster again. Her hand is soft, small, her fingers are so thin I'm afraid they might break in my hand. Gah. She giggles quietly and grabs just a little bit harder, as if she were squeezing my heart itself between her fingers. I tell myself over and over that it can't be. But I just can't deny these feelings. To me, Yuzuki is...
どうしたのお兄ちゃん。さっきからずっと黙ってるよ。
Look at Yuzuki. Face is red. She's looking down with embarrassment. Oh no, nothing's wrong.
そっか。
So, what's that good inspiration for the Christmas cake?
うん。
Excited to make that cake? Conversation doesn't last long. But instead, my heart feels like it's enveloped in indescribable warmth. It's Christmas Eve. Yuzuki's making her Christmas cake in the living room. So I decided to go with... you decided to go with a bûche de Noël? It's pastry that Yuzuki originally wanted to make for the one-room class, but we decided against it because it would be too difficult. She's in the middle of giving it a renewed attempt now. Life is pain, did you know that? Little weird thing again. Whoops. Not supposed to stay hanging there. Didn't help a lot, but... better a small amount than nothing at all, or making it worse even. Pain. Agony. Sorry. Never forget that Ocarina of Time had a specific item in the game that you got when using a Rumble Pack that, you know, enabled the Rumble Pack called Stone of Agony. But she's in the middle of giving it a renewed attempt now. I was watching her work when she was getting started, but she shooed me out of the living room because it was apparently embarrassing. So I'm just sitting here, waiting for her to finish. It's Yuzuki. Is it finished? Oni-chan, I'm done. Done, but... Aww. The deed has been accomplished. Looks like things didn't go well. Yuzuki looks depressed, but the bûche de Noël on the table looks perfectly delicious. It's a proper looking cake, roll cake, brushed with chocolate to look like a log. Looks great. That's amazing, Yuzuki.
でも、味が変なの。
Can I try it? Sit down at the table and Yuzuki cuts a portion of the cake.
どうぞ。
Let's try it. Got a bite-sized piece away with my fork and eat it. Sponge cake inside burnt. It's a little hard too. The chocolate cream on the surface is sweet and tastes good. Tastes of the hard burnt sponge cake mingles with the sweet chocolate cream. That's right, it definitely tastes weird.
変でしょ?
No, it tastes good in its own way. Can I get another piece?
本当?
Really, really. Aren't you gonna have any?
食べてみる。
She stiffly serves another piece of the cake and takes a bite.
やっぱり美味しくない。
That's not true. I like the bûche de Noël that you made. I like the bûche de Noël you made, Yuzuki. It's not like it's an edible, so I served myself another portion to eat more. Want me to leave you some? And I have it all. And I'm gonna have all of it then. So I ended up eating the entire cake in the same span of time it took Yuzuki to eat a single piece. Wasn't that big a cake, but I'm still full. I'm done. Looks like she's still a bit distraught over the cake not coming out well.
ブッシュドノエルはお父さんが昔作ってくれたケーキだったの。だからちゃんと作りたかった。
Well, yes, he was a professional patissier, professional fucking baker. The man was trained to do this kind of shit. You tried to bake for the first time just now. Really? So I thought it was good. Thanks for making it, Yuzuki.
また来年も作る。ダメだったら再来年も作る。その次のクリスマスも。
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've never seen Yuzuki act so... I've never seen Yuzuki act so stubborn. Makes me really happy.
でもね、美味しいって言ってくれてありがとう、お兄ちゃん。
Smile finally returns to my younger sister's face. I'm relieved. Oh, whoops! Forgot something important. Yuzuki, hold out your cup. Hold out my cup of tea, and Yuzuki holds out her cup of milk. Merry Christmas, Yuzuki.
そうだった。メリークリスマス、お兄ちゃん。 The heavy snow warning may have lifted, but that doesn't mean the snow in front of the house just magically disappears. Won't be able to leave the house at this rate, so I'm currently shoveling snow after eating dinner. Wish what snows this much on New Year's Eve. It'll be next year soon. I'm sure there are lots of others in Hororo shoveling snow right now like I am. Our All Soul has another male to do this though. Dad just got back from an overseas work trip, so can't make him shovel snow when he's tired. Oh! Some snow slides off the roof right next to me. Come on, I just cleared that spot! I think I'm about done. 寒いね。お兄ちゃん、大丈夫? Just finished. Start sweating all at once, and once I step inside the warm house, take off my bulky outerwear, and Yuko takes it from me.
お疲れ様。お風呂に入っておいで。 上がったら年越しそばを作ってあげるわ。
私、お湯温めてくる。
I'll just take a shower.
ダメ。ちゃんと温まらないと風邪ひいちゃう。
Yes, after if you say so, huh? She smiles brightly and heads to the bath. Inside the way of the living room for the bath to warm up.
お兄ちゃん、椅子に座って。肩を揉んであげる。
I'm pretty sweaty right now. You can do it after I take a bath if you really want to. That's also when you're supposed to do it, considering your muscles are going to be nice and warmed up, so they're going to be relaxed instead of tense right after work.
お兄ちゃんの汗、全然平気だよ。
I decided to take her up on her offer and have her massage my shoulders.
あれ、お兄ちゃんの肩、柔らかいね。
He just deadpan turns around. How dare you insult my masculinity? By the way, I still don't know why I'm so fucking quiet. Who knows? Maybe I'll never fucking figure it out. I already compared mine with others. Can you tell? You can tell?
肩もみ、お父さんにしてあげてたから。
She says it quietly into my ear. See, I remember seeing on TV that being a pâtissier is a lot more manual labor than you'd think. It's nice. I'd be happy if it kept going. Oh, you bitch! You made me yawn! Yuzuki's nodding off next to me on the couch. I'm sure she's feeling even sleepier now that she's full after eating delicious New Year's Eve soba. You to sleep, Yuzuki?
やだ。お兄ちゃんと一緒に日付が変わるところを見るの。去年は私寝てたから。
She leans right up against me and puts her head on my shoulder. I was asleep last year too, actually. There's still 30 minutes until midnight, you know.
頑張る。
I'll be our babe. Alright, it feels a little bit better again, so I'm back. She dazedly settles her gaze back on the TV. Fine, how about we wait for the new year on your bed so you can fall asleep right away?
ベッド？
Yuzuki's pretty much halfway in dream world at this point, so I just carry her upstairs. Yuko, Yuzuki and I are gonna go to
わ
bed.
かったわ。良いお年を。
Happy New Year. Carry Yuzuki on my back and head up to my room. Here we are, putting you down on the bed.
もっとお兄ちゃんとくっついてたよ。
You sure are spoiled when you're sleepy.
そんなことないよ。
Yes, you are. Pull the covers back and lay her down on my bed.
お兄ちゃん、早く。
Yes, yes. I'll burrow under the covers next to Yuzuki.
いらっしゃい、お兄ちゃん。
Okay, coming in.
今の兄弟っぽかったよね。帰ってきたお兄ちゃんを迎える妹って感じ。
We spent time together comfortably. I checked my phone. It's admitted until midnight. It's almost New Year's, Yuzuki. She rubs her sleepy eyes with the backs of her hands. Pull the cover up over our heads and show Yuzuki my phone screen. Countdown starting.
ちょっとワクワクしてきた。
10, 9, 8, 7.
6、5、4、 3、2、1。ゼロ。明けましておめでとう、お兄ちゃん。
Happy New Year, Yuzuki. Let's have another good year together.
今年もいっぱい兄弟しようね。
That's a strange sounding sentence, but I know exactly what she means.
私こんな時間まで起きてるの初めてだよ、お兄ちゃん。
Yeah, same for me now that you mention it.
なんだか中学生って大人だね。
Yeah, we're adults. No, you're not.
もっともっと大人になったら私たちどんな風になってるんだろう。
Can't really imagine it. I won't always be siblings, though. Will you, though?
ずっと兄弟だよ。
That's right. Yuzuki and I will always be siblings. We'll always be family. Always. 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 Will we really?
じゃあね。
Wait, Mom. Why are you leaving me behind? I'll be cold by myself. Please don't go. Wake up all at once. Must have fallen asleep a little. I was having a really sad dream.
どうしたの、お兄ちゃん。お腹痛いの？
Yuzuki, found myself overcome with a pitch blank sensation of doubt to hug my younger sister tight.
お兄ちゃん？
Sorry, fell asleep for a bit, saw a sad dream. That's okay, so.
お兄ちゃん、
Yuzuki pats my back
ど
softly.
んな夢を見たの？
It was something important went away and I was all alone.
大丈夫だよ、お兄ちゃん。お兄ちゃんは一人じゃないんだよ。私はお兄ちゃんのそばにいるよ。
Yuzuki, I have her small warm body tied again, as if to use her to fill a hole in myself. Considering the kind of game this is, he's gonna be filling a hole in her later on. If you catch my drift, I'm going to stab myself. I wake up in the middle of the night when each other's asleep next to me. He said he saw a sad dream. I'll be seeing a really nice dream now. I'm walking down the stairs to go to the bathroom. It's always really cold against my bare feet, but my footsteps don't make any sound. Finish my business quickly and start heading back to Onicho's room by the stop. Turn on the heater.
新年最初のオルゴールを聞いてから寝よっと。
Open the little box on my desk. Gentle music starts playing. The first time I heard this melody was February 14th of last year, my birthday. I was in 6th grade. I was going to school in Tarukura, about 40 minutes away from Hororo by train. Onichan came to pick me up from school every day. Today's your birthday, right? Onichan asked me that in February. Graduation was in a month. You weren't as close back then, so I would only give short responses. I have a present for you. Onichan handed me a small paper gift bag. Open it. There was a box inside, small enough to fit in the palm of my hand. It was white and pretty with a snowflake symbol on the lid. You know damn well that that's gonna be in one of either the insert song out, like credit roll, or in the ending song credit roll.
オルゴール？
I don't know why, but the way they say music box in Japanese always like mildly sounds like alcohol to me. Like, ah, yes, he gave her alcohol for her birthday, which at this point would be like her 12th. Like, she's 1 year younger than him. We know that, and we know that he just turned 14. And since the year before, this is probably the 12th one, while the one where he turned 14, she has her 13th one. So yeah, he gives the 12-year-old alcohol. Plays music when he opened the lid. Tried opening it, and the familiar melody started playing. He said, "You like the song, right? Bought this at a music box museum over there."
ありがとう。
There was an event called the Snowlight Path Festival that day. The city was covered in lit candles for it. I tried the best I possibly could to say thank you to Onichan, illuminated by sparkling lights. You're very welcome. I'm so happy.
チョコ、お母さんと一緒に買ったのあるので、帰ったら。
Something like that, thanks. But I've got some chocolate for you too, so let's eat it together on the train ride home. Remember, I felt even happier when I heard he had sweets. Oh, but how about we look at the Snowlight Path Festival while we're here? We have some time. I like that suggestion too, so I nod in response. There are lots of people here, so let's hold hands so don't get separated. Onichan took off one of his gloves and held out his hand. So I took off one of my gloves too and gripped his warm hand tight. Don't let go, okay? The two of us walked along the snowlight path together. Candles surrounding little snowmen. Candles lined up in heart shapes. Candles placed inside glasswork. It was all beautiful. I had seen this festival many times ever since I was young. I had seen this festival many times ever since I was young, but I remember it never looked as pretty as it did that day. To me, as it did that day. I've seen it before in the news, but I didn't know it was this pretty in person. And it seemed like Onichan appreciated the sight too. Let's come again. Let's come again together next year, Yuzuki.
懐かしいな。
It's a precious memory with Onichan.
1年前の私に言ってあげたいな。こんなにお兄ちゃんと仲良くなれるんだよって。
Wonder what kind of chocolate I should give him this year. Last year was some I bought with my mom, but maybe we'll try something handmade this year.
考えてるとワクワクしてきて眠れなくなっちゃう。お兄ちゃん、今年もよろしくね。
17th of January. Dad and Yuko have been coming home late even more than usual lately. They're apparently up to their eyes in work involving presentations and papers. Which means that it's just me and Yuzuki at the dinner table most nights.
かす汁ってあったまるね、お兄ちゃん。こってりで美味しいよ。
I'm feeling worn down to my toes.
私もそうなるようにいっぱい食べよっと。
Having a delicious dinner of kasu soup, ginger pork, and sesame-dressed spinach. Prepared for us by Yuko.
冬のほうれん草って甘いね、お兄ちゃん。あ、ほうれん草のスイーツってあるのかな。後で調べてみよう。
I mean, I think they were they're spinach rolls. Or Kronk's spinach puffs. Also, I decided not to look at it up after all, because I'm lazy. Jump right to sweets no matter what lately, huh?
子供っぽかったかな。
Well, lots of adults like sweets too, right? Besides, I think it suits you. Yuzuki's you've got some rice stuck to your cheek.
どこ？
I point and Yuzuki frantically covers her mouth up with her hand. Close, but not there. Stand up and reach out. Yuzuki happily brings her face closer. Yuzuki's so honest with things like this. casual way she depends on me like this is comfortable. But Yuzuki's been making my heart leap more and more lately too. Same as usual. Should be the same, but can't help but overthink things.
お兄ちゃん、早く取って。
Oh, sorry. I plucked the rice away from around Yuzuki's mouth. Maybe it tickled a bit when my finger brushed against her lips. By the way, that sound she made just now isn't what I'm used to hearing from her. Makes my heart race a little.
ありがとう、お兄ちゃん。
As we know now, that was calculated, most likely. Blame Hina. You're gonna be in your second year of middle school soon. Friends are gonna laugh at you if you go to school with a rice-only chick.
お兄ちゃんがいないときは気をつけるもん。
So you won't be careful when I'm there?
お兄ちゃんと一緒にいると気持ちが緩んじゃうな。
I'm sure that innocent smile of hers is proof of how much she trusts me. She should be happy about that trust. Should be filling me up with warm feelings, but it's just a tiny bit of something strange is coming into being inside my heart. Started snowing again once it got late into the night. I've been trying and mostly failing to focus on my homework. Sounds like Yuzuki's at the door. Come in.
宿題終わった？お兄ちゃん。
Sorry, I'm not done yet.
邪魔してごめんね。
Yeah, it's bedtime, right? Could you go to sleep without me tonight? I think they'll still going to take me some time.
そう。
Sorry about this.
頑張ってね、お兄ちゃん。お兄ちゃん、私のことギュッてして。
That's a new sprite. Cease.
だって私、お兄ちゃんのこと。
Is the man having a bad dream? Bad isn't bad to the bone. She brings her face close, and then spring forward into a sitting position. I'm going to take a shower. Oh no, did he nutted? Yuzuki's my precious little sister. She's a replaceable family. That's why we won't be separated as family. That's why I decided. The man's nutted in his sleep and had to take a shower.
お兄ちゃん、寝てるの？
Yeah, just woke up. We've slept a bit.
お兄ちゃんがお寝坊するなんて珍しいね。宿題、遅くまでかかったの？
Yeah, I was up all night.
学校、休む？
Oh, come on. I can't stay home from school for something like that. She walks over beside
お
me.
熱ない？
She touches my cheeks with her cool hands. Cute face slowly comes closer, just like in my dream. Don't worry, I don't have a fever. Pull away to escape.
うん。でも、無理しないでね。
Yep, thanks. Anyways, I'm gonna go to change and then I'll head down to the living room.
雪が止んでよかったね、お兄ちゃん。
Yeah, looks like I won't have to do any shoveling today. Yuzuki slips. Though we've only got a few centimeters of snow last night, so she doesn't fall. You have to be careful, snow's melted a little. It's like sherbet. All the more easy to lose your footing in.
じゃあ手をつないで、お兄ちゃん。
She holds out her hand as if it were the most natural thing in the world. And it is, because it's what we always do when the ground's slippery.
お兄ちゃん？
But that's not for today.
ダメなの？
Well, you'll always be relying on me at this rate, right? You're gonna be a second year soon.
わかった。
Her discouraged expression stabs right into my heart. Sleeve. Do you want to hold my sleeve instead?
掴む。
I hold out my hand and she grabs the sleeve of my uniform. Slight bit of distance I can feel from the situation makes my heart ache. Why? Why did I say that? I'm heading to the empty classroom where we gather for the one-room class after school.
Senpai!
Hina spots me, cheerfully runs up to me. And of course Yuzuki is behind her.
ひなたちゃん、走るの早いよ。もっとこうやって腕を振れば、ゆずきちゃんも速く走れるようになる。
Not supposed to run in the hallways in the first place, though. But Hina ignores me and begins instructing Yuzuki on proper running form.
こうかな。もうちょっと足を上げて。こう？そうそう、そんな感じ。
Don't raise your legs too high, alright?
先輩が赤くなってね。
No, I'm not. And even if it was, it's just because it's cold.
どうか言って。ゲイはあたし。
No, it doesn't.
ああ、そうか、残念。赤くなったのはゆずきちゃんの太もものせいだった。私？
Why would my younger sister's thighs make me go red?
まあ、兄弟だしね。
Right, we're siblings.
それより先輩、ちょっと顔色悪い？あ、ひなたちゃんもそう思う？
First you say he's red, then you say he's pale. Fucking decide! One of them is literally described as lack of color. Can't be colorful and lacking color at the same time. I was up late last night, couldn't get my homework done.
優等生の先輩らしくないじゃん。
I'm not a model student or anything, it happens.
今日は早く寝よ、お兄ちゃん。
Yeah, well, three of us then head to the usual classroom. I'm waiting for the bath to fill after eating dinner. Sunk myself into the couch, just sitting there and zoning out.
お風呂が溜まったみたいだよ、お兄ちゃん。
Music appears after checking the tub.
ね、一緒に
Terrible idea.
入ろう。
But together?
お兄ちゃん疲れているみたいだから背中流そうかなって。
Nah, I don't want to make you do that.
いいの。いつもお兄ちゃんにいろいろなことしてもらってるから、妹として精一杯の恩返しがしたいなって。
As my sister, I can feel something stir in my heart.
最初は兄弟ってどんな感じなのかわからなかったけど。
Yeah, it's that uneasy feeling. Same thing that's been throbbing away deep in my heart for a while now.
最近は分かってきたよ。
The gap between my heart and my feelings is growing.
お兄ちゃんと本当の兄弟になれて嬉しい。
But siblings don't do what we do.
Huh?
What? Why I say that just now? Well, quite frankly, because it's right. Siblings your age don't fucking take baths together. Like at the very least, the whole bathing together ends the moment the age hits double digits. Usually. Oh, I fucking mean. Suddenly weirdly curious. How much Unicorn Overlord fan art is there actually? I don't know why I suddenly got hit with... Is that Espeon-coded Neptune? Huh. Anyways. Unicorn Overlord on Gelbrew has 488 posts. And the second is immediately something involving whipping marks. Of fucking course. I mean, the first one's just wholesome, just Oakless taking a nap on Sharon's thighs. But the second one is immediately just, hey, people saw the whole fucking Scarlet gets kidnapped at the start of the game and decided fetish time. People are weird. Did you know that? People are very weird. What the fuck's this? Anyways. No, I meant as in we're even closer with that with each other, normal sibling. Sorry, you take a bath first. I'll take mine afterwards. Head to my room as Yuzuki anxiously calls out as if to escape. I found myself at a daze even once I got under the covers. Can't fall asleep tonight either. One thought's been running through my head the whole time. I just can't get away from the wrenching in my heart I feel about becoming close with Yuzuki as siblings. Those words I said without thinking, I essentially rejected the relationship we've had up until now. Yuzuki interacts with me as my younger sister, but I occasionally see her more as a girl and not my sister. It's probably a horrible portrayal of Yuzuki's expectations. I know that, but I just can't help it. We've become closer now that I'm Oni-chan to her. There are things about Yuzuki I've only come to learn because of that. Like how I found out she can really put her all into trying some when we went to the pool over the summer. Like how she came up with lots of ideas by herself to celebrate my birthday, even though I always thought she was shy and quiet. I think it's cute how she likes to be spoiled, and seeing her get embarrassed after smiling is heartwarming. But from Yuzuki's perspective, I'm sure that's just how she acts towards her Oni-chan. I've started to lose track of whether I'm happy to see Yuzuki like that because she's my little sister or because she's a girl. The more I try to think of her as my little sister, as family, the more I start thinking of her as a girl. Ah yes, the Alabama factor. He cannot escape. I really hope these feelings are just a misunderstanding on my part. For the sake of my relationship with Yuzuki as family, as brother and sister. I do like that they decided to make this an actual fucking conflict. Because yes, a person, especially this young, would be very conflicted about this shit. No? Like, I was right to trust Toneworks because they are actually handling this in a somewhat mature, hey, she calls you Oni-chan fetish type deal. You know? Because, like, the majority of fucking little sister routes out there is just fetishistic, ah yes, you get to fuck your sister bullshit that needs to be incinerated. But this game is actually like, oh! Fuck! That's not normal! Help! It's actually giving it the due thought it fucking needs. Like, the young boy is fucking confused because, like, that's the natural thing to do. If you one day just notice that you love your little sister and you just go like, yeah, that's totally fine, nothing weird here. Quite frankly, I'd question your fucking upbringing. Anyways.
確かに最近ちょっとよそよそしいわね。ゆずきは甘えすぎちゃったのかもしれないわね。
だってお兄ちゃんは優しくてあったかくてずっと一緒にいてくれて、私すごく嬉しかったから。
うんうん、素敵なお兄ちゃんよね。
うん、素敵なお兄ちゃんだから。だから私甘えたくて。
よしよし、すっかりお兄ちゃんっ子になったわね。
甘えちゃダメだったのかな。
いいけど甘えすぎは良くなかったかも。
ト うしてなのお母さん。
相手の重荷になっちゃうでしょ。いつかは自立しなきゃ。
重荷。お兄ちゃんの重荷になってたのかな。
I feel a little calm after talking to Mom, because I'm a kid, because I got too spoiled. Sad when Onichan's been distant lately. Onichan's mature, so maybe I shouldn't stay the way I am right now. Maybe I have to become more mature. I'm filled with an overwhelming urge to listen to my music box.
あれ、鳴らない。
I close the lid and reopen it, but it still won't play.
壊れちゃったの？お兄ちゃんがプレゼントしてくれたオルゴールなのに。
And close it preciously in both hands. I stroke the lid gently, try opening it again, but the music box just won't play. Symbolism. The familial bond between them is slowly but surely breaking because he actually likes her as a girl. So the music box is breaking. My birthday, February 14th, is right around the corner. He's gonna be turning a proud 15 years of age. He's still a little babby. Hear a heavy thudding sound from outside the window. Oh, no, never mind. It's about her birthday. She's gonna be like 13, 14. I don't know. Some snow must have fallen from the roof. It's snowing a lot again today. I raised the temperature on my heater.
やっぱり鳴らない。
I closed the lid of the music box and reopened it again. I've done this countless times already. It really might be broken.
なら治ったら前みたいに仲良くなれるのかな。
Onichan said he bought this at a music box museum in Tarukura. It's about 40 minutes by train from here. Today's a Sunday and I have some allowance left. Mom and I had lived in Tarukura until she remarried. I'd be worried about going somewhere I don't know, but I was born there, so...
そういえば、お兄ちゃん言ってた。もうすぐ2年生なんだから、頼ってばかりじゃダメだって。そう。だよね。
It's gonna cause some trouble.
私、お兄ちゃんを頼りにしてばかり。これぐらい、一人でやらないと、ダメだよね。一人で直しに行ってきたら、褒めてくれるかな。成長したねって言ってくれるかな。
Onichan stopped thinking of me as a kid. Will he tell me I'm grown up now? Once I start thinking about it, I can't stop myself. Grab the music box and pull a small laminate paper bag out from my desk.
あった。オルゴール館の地図。うん。直しに行こう。
Don't forget to get changed though. Mom left early for work, so Onichan's the only other person at home. I think he's still asleep, so I decided to leave a note for him instead of sending him a Lime message. Going to Tarkura, I'll be home by nighttime, Yuzuki. I've never gone somewhere so far by myself before, so I'm really nervous. Just steps one foot out the door. Just be the farthest I've been from home. Like, you're not a fucking hobbit. Calm down, girl. It's not the Shire. I still plan on maybe just streaming like a fucking watch along of like the whole ass Lord of the Rings movie if once I actually move out, because I've never actually seen the entire film. Oops. But I'm going to go and get the music box fixed. I'm going to get it fixed, and then I'm going to make up with Onichan. I'm going to hand him chocolate on Valentine's Day with a smile. Put on my shoes and stand up.
行ってきます。お兄ちゃん。
I ride the streetcar to Hororo Station. Been here with Onichan before. There are lots of people also heading to the station, so I didn't get lost. I rung up my courage and asked the station staff what train I should get on, and they kindly told me. I used to ride this train home from Tarakura every day last year with Onichan while eating sweets he bought for me. Close my eyes and remember. I'm gonna go back to those fun days.
頑張ろう。
Open my eyes. Gentle snowscape outside. It's now a cold-looking sea.
そっか。雪明かりの道をやってるんだ。
Yeah, she's gonna get lost. She's absolutely gonna get lost, and he has to fucking, like, dash after her. Quiet, pretty festival where the brickwork of the city becomes alight with the gentle light of candles. It's still the middle of the day, but they'll light the candles from around evening, and they'll stay lit until late into the night. I've always loved this festival since I was small. It's cute and sparkly. Nichan and I walked around the festival together last year after he gave me my birthday present.
楽しかったな。
It was before I was able to call him Nichan, but he still held my hand and walked with me. Now I'm alone. Nichan said siblings don't do what we do. So then in the end, what are normal siblings actually like? Gently hugged the little bag with the music box in it.
寂しいなんて思っちゃダメ。ちゃんと一人で行って、直してもらって、お家に帰る。
Then I'm gonna make up with Onichan. That's what I decided I'd do.
オルゴール館は確かあっち。
I listened to the snow squeak under my feet as I let my memory guide me. Check the map again. I remember the landmarks on the way. I can do this. I can get there.
よし。
She cannot get there. I balled my hands into fists and started walking through the crowds.
あれここじゃない。こっちにあったはずなのに、どうして。
One or two possibilities. Either she's completely fucking turned around, or the museum closed. I'm here again for the fourth time. Never mind, she's just stupid. The building I used to use as a landmark doesn't exist anymore. The map doesn't line up with the scenery. I've looked at the map over and over. Should be able to get to the music box museum if I just follow it carefully. Onichan says I have a bad sense of direction. I could just fix my flaws, and I could make up with Onichan. We could be together. Meanwhile, at home, Yuzuki. Read the letter Yuzuki left behind for me in the living room. I'm going to Tarakura. I'll be home by nighttime, Yuzuki. Tarakura is the city where Yuzuki used to live. Don't know why she decided to go there, but can't imagine it being anything less than an epic adventure for someone with a sense of direction as bad as hers. Well, sister's trying to do something by herself. Something to be happy about. The first thing I felt when I saw the letter was regret. This must be because Yuzuki is desperate to show her independence after what I said before. Said normal siblings don't do what we do. Must have had somewhere she wanted to go. She must have wanted me to come with. But after what I said, she couldn't. If she just asked, I would have come with. She definitely would have asked before. I just say something so stupid. They were doing so well as siblings. Things we did aside, it doesn't change the fact that we had been doing all that under the pretense of being better siblings. If I'd been able to live up to Yuzuki's expectations more, we could have kept that up. I've sent Yuzuki multiple line messages, but she hasn't responded. She isn't the type to ignore someone. She must be just that intent on whatever she's doing. Worry upon worry stacks up in my heart. My sister, Yuzuki, my sister. Try saying it aloud as if to convince myself. Otherwise, it's going to break apart. It's all going to break apart again. I want to lose my family again. I'm Yuzuki's older brother. And so what should I do? Do I abandon my younger sister to potentially become lost? That's not what an older brother should do. Grab my coat and wallet and leave the house.
I actually am liking what they're doing with the route currently. Because, like, it makes sense for him to be very fucking conflicted about this. He is from a quote-unquote broken home. Broken because, just because divorce. There was no abuse or anything like that. They just divorce. And, you know, splitting in two, literally, like, a fucking definition of something breaking. So it's very obvious that he would get so invested in this. So I'm like really liking that they're actually taking this seriously instead of making it the usual goddamn cringe ass fucking fetish bait. And I've been going around in circles this whole time. Sort of giving up and going home, but I don't know where the station is anymore either. It's already evening. Snowy paths lit with the glimmering lights of so many candles. Light palm-sized boats holding a single candle each bob up and down in the water of the canal. They're like tiny little street lights. Everywhere I looked, the city is covered in gentle light. So pretty I could cry. So pretty and so sad. There are lots of people here enjoying the Snowlight Path Festival. Here I am alone. Start feeling lonely all at once and find myself unable to move. I can hear happy sounding voices from nearby. I watched these gentle scenes last year with Oni-chan. Walked down this path holding hands. We walked down this path holding hands. Okay, so last year she was literally just 13. So he gave the alcohol to the 13-year-old. Walked down the path holding hands. Right now I'm all alone in the sparkling world. After we said we'd come to see it again this year. Not here. Been running around since the moment I arrived in Tarukuda. Checked the area around the station the grade school Yuzuki used to go to at the path between the two. Everywhere I could think of that has to do with Yuzuki and me. But I can't find her. She still isn't responding to Lime. I can only hope she managed to do what she wanted to do here and headed home. But if she hasn't, I can't stop running for even a moment with thoughts like that on my mind. Alright, it's the Snowlight Path that explains all the people. Lines of candles flicker along the streets. It's supposed to be a warm light, but it feels strangely lonely for some reason. It looked so pretty last year, now I say. Palm of my hand suddenly feels cold. Yuzuki was by my side when I saw this last year. We walked hand in hand. Oh, is this why Yuzuki wanted to come here? But then, if that's the case, then what's Yuzuki feeling like right now? This festival is a precious memory for the two of us. Has that become something sad? I start to feel pathetic. I cast my gaze down at the ground, but I can't find Yuzuki that way. I mentally grit my teeth and look up. Isn't that? That's but a girl looking downward, standing on her own a little bit away. She looks like she could start crying at any moment. Yuzuki! Run down the slushy path to my sister. Yuzuki! I hug her tight. Are you okay? You're crying. Are you hurt? Did something happen? You left me a note. Remember how you were going to Tarukuda? I sent you line messages, but you never responded. I was worried. Yuzuki pulls her phone out from her bag as if she had only just remembered she had it. She's looking at her unread message notifications. Anyway, I'm just glad you're safe. No, it's okay. I'm not mad or anything. In fact, I should be the one apologizing. Yuzuki, I'm sorry. No, you're not. I'm not. You're not to blame at all. Because this wouldn't have happened if I had said that. Did you want to come here for the Snowlight Path? Yuzuki? Music box? She pulls the music box out from the little paper bag. The one I bought for her birthday, my first present to her.
私が壊しちゃって。
The batteries are just empty. I'm calling it now.
でも、お兄ちゃんを頼ってばかりじゃダメだって思ったから、私が直さなきゃって。一人でここに来て、一人で修理をお願いして、ちゃんとお家に帰って、そしたら、お兄ちゃんが褒めてくれるって思って、甘えてばかりの妹じゃ、お兄ちゃんに嫌われちゃうから。
Don't worry, I'd never hate you, Yuzuki.
お兄ちゃん。
There's no way I could ever hate you. I feel relieved after finding Yuzuki safe and sound. I've been avoiding coming to terms with these feelings for so long, but in that moment I finally found her. I knew. I think I really do. I do like Yuzuki as a girl. At the same time, I know that I can never give voice to these feelings, because to Yuzuki, I'm her Oni-chan. Let's go get the music box fixed. Museum should still be open. Yuzuki nods happily. Yeah, I don't want to do anything that could make this smiling face become a teary one, and to become the Oni-chan that Yuzuki wants me to be.
This is a good actual execution of this. This is an... okay, so apparently well broken. However, let me continue. This is an actually good execution. Like, this is like, okay, fuck, I like her. However, this is not what she needs, at least as far as he knows. So he's just gonna, like, bury him. Like, it's a good execution of this shit. It's because this shit ain't simple.
Quiet melody plays as we walk. Yuzuki's listening to the newly fixed music box. It's great that they were able to fix it right away. There's apparently an issue with the latch on the winding mechanism. It's apparently something you can fix at home if you know how to do it, so I had them teach me how. And now I'll be able to fix it if the same thing happens again.
ありがとう、お兄ちゃん。
By the way, why are you walking so far behind me?
お兄ちゃんが、私たちがしてることは兄弟ですることじゃないって。
Yeah, sorry, that was my fault. Yuzuki. Slowly extend my hand towards her. It's okay. Let's be siblings in our own way.
私たちなり。
It's like what you said before. There's only one of you and me in the whole world. So our relationship is one of a kind too. It's okay.
お兄ちゃん。
Well, let's go. Holding hands like we always do. Yuzuki runs over and takes my hand. Even though I'm wearing gloves, I can feel her warmth immediately. I will actually not use this version, but the one where she's standing here, because that makes for a better thumbnail. I can hold hands as easily if it's his siblings. I can be in contact with a girl I like, even if it is in the context of her being my sister. That's why I can't ruin this relationship.
お兄ちゃんの手を握っていたら迷子にならないね。
His family trusts me so much. He's someone I always have to treasure. That's why I have to keep these feelings sealed away. I can do it. I'm sure I can. I'm sure you'll get pulled away once you spot any cake or sweets, though.
そんなことないもん。
Just like how the Baumkuchen pulled you way back at the Christmas market.
あれは。
Tried joking around, holding everything in. Feels like I'm walking across a thin ice. So all that path's so pretty, even prettier than last year.
今年も一緒に見られてよかった。お兄ちゃんと。
We promised we'd come again, didn't we?
うん。だから、よかった。
Yuzuki grips my hand tight. I squeeze back. This is fine. So it's Yuzuki's happy. That's always what matters most to me. Because I'm Horoni-chan. Tuesday, February 14th.
Dude,
days after Yuzuki and I saw the Snowlight Path Festival together. It's Valentine's Day. Yuzuki knocks while I'm changing into my school uniform.
これ、お兄ちゃんに。
She holds out a cutely round box of chocolate. Thanks. I'll make it up to you. I'll buy you a present after school.
楽しみにしてるね。
I hope you like it. I considered going with gloves, a scarf, or some kind of accessory, but I ended up going with sweets. I'm sure Yuzuki will still like it though.
一番最初にお兄ちゃんに渡せてよかった。
Huh? Oh yeah, I'm glad I could accept yours first too. Thanks. Smile and Yuzuki smiles back. Something about that just now. He said first. That means there's someone else she's gonna give chocolate to? Nah, she's more so talking about how, you know, he's going to be receiving a shit ton of chocolate. I'm starting to feel weird. We're walking to school together. Glance over. Yuzuki's reaching out to try and hold my hand. She stops halfway and puts her hand down. And then she starts to drag in. She's repeating it over and over. I had her grab my sleeve before, but be careful when you're walking. Take her hand. She looks surprised, but then she smiles.
お兄ちゃんと手をつなげてよかった。
My heart jumps in response to her quiet words. What are you talking about? I'm your brother, aren't I? So I smile and act casual. Act casual. Nothing we're going on. Nothing we're going on. This fucking goes into panic. I'm mad now to buy some sweets for Yuzuki's present after school. You substitute here. You substitute here. See how that makes the equation simpler?
やってみる。
Yuzuki writes away on her notebook.
こ
In
う
her notebook.
かな。
Close. Hand me a pencil. Yuzuki hands me the pencil and I write out the substitution for her.
お兄ちゃんの手ってこんなにゴツゴツしてたんだ。
What's that about my hands?
なんでもない。
Yuzuki reads through what I wrote and starts working through the problem.
できた。できたよお兄ちゃん。これで宿題終わりだよ。
Let's eat then. Yeah, it's a birthday, so you can sit.
でも私も手伝う。
That's okay, you're the guest of honor, so you can sit. Take the box I bought and Yuzuki's chocolate out from the fridge and line them up on the table. Okay, wanna hold them at the same time?
賛成。
Okay then, ready? 3, 2, 1.
ビーリプリンだ。
Yeah, it's really good because the milk's really rich.
ありがとうお兄ちゃん。
You're right, welcome. These chocolates you made, they seem familiar? They're brown chocolates around about 3 centimeters wide with a rough texture.
トリュフチョコレートだよ。
Oh, I know. We ate these together on the train once. These look handmade. Did you make these? That must have been a lot of work, right?
すごく簡単な作り方があるの。ギザギザの網の上を転がすだけだよ。
Thanks, Yuzuki.
どういたしまして。じゃあプリンをいただきます。
She sticks a spoon into the pudding and takes a bite.
あ、おいしい。
I heard the taste changes a bit once you take a second bite.
楽しみ。じゃあ二口目もいただきます。二口目は柔らかくなってる。さっきと食べた感じが全然違うよ。どっちも濃厚で美味しい。
Seems completely taken with the bottled pudding. I'll have some of this too. Ate one of the chocolate truffles Yuzuki made for me. It's good. I'm just gonna make chocolates as good by hand.
よかった。また食べたくなったら言ってね。
But still, it's so good. You didn't use really expensive ingredients, did you?
1個60円くらいだから大丈夫だよ。
I'm amazed at how cheap they were. They're just good? She's making us amazing. Suddenly reminded of when she handed me these chocolates. She said, I'm glad I could give it to you first. If there's a first, there's a second, and maybe a third. She must have given chocolate to others. I can't really ask. There's this weird, itchy feeling in my heart. Hey, Yuzuki, did you give these chocolates to anyone other than me?
ああ、うん。ひなたちゃんにあげたよ。
Ah, really, Hina. I'm relieved.
そういえば、お兄ちゃんは誰かからチョコレートもらったの？
I got some from Hina. And Nashiro. Just as friends, though. And from you, obviously. We're family, so I'm sure these are considered just obligation chocolates as well.
義理チョコ？
Yeah, the ones you gave me.
義理チョコじゃないよ。お兄ちゃん用に作ったんだもん。
Huh?
私はいっぱい思いを込めて作ったよ。だから、義理じゃないよ。
Right, sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I just meant in a general society kind of way. Right. Yeah, there's no way you'd give me chocolates just out of obligation.
そうだよ。
Thanks for, the love of chocolates.
本
I mean, that's a weird way of saying it, isn't it? Because that's something you'd give to a guy you like, so...
そうだけど。
It's a bit hard to figure out what to call it.
お兄ちゃんに食べてもらいたかったチョコだよ。
Eh, right, I'm glad. Have you tried any of these?
うん。途中で試食したよ。
Which means she hasn't had to finish product. Try one, they're really good.
でも、それお兄ちゃんの分。
Good food tastes even better when you share.
じゃあ、
Yuzuki takes not the chocolate, but also my finger into her mouth. Takes just the chocolate and eats it. He's just...
自分で作ったチョコだけど美味しい。
Oh! You can feel the warmth from the inside of Yuzuki's mouth on my fingertips.
指がどうしたの？お兄ちゃん。
She's wondering why I'm staring at my fingers. No, nothing.
私が今舐めちゃったから変なことしてごめんなさい。
That's okay, it was just a bit of a surprise, and it's not like I'm angry about it or anything, of course. Anyway, let's see. Yuki's gonna come out if you don't hurry.
そうだよね。いただきます。
Yuzuki then resumes eating the pudding. Ate a second chocolate truffle as well. Glad she said this chocolate wasn't something she gave me out of obligation, but as Ronichi, I need to hold this happiness back within me. Yuzuki's chocolate is so delicious and has such a wholesome taste. It's exactly what makes it painful to eat. April 12th. Anyways, I'm gonna be ending it here. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and see you next time. Bye bye. Who knows? Maybe I'll fucking like play more, fucking cause chaos in the Mojave Desert for like an hour more after this. But I do feel like my voice is a little bit. I know. So yeah, I'm ending it here. Bye bye.